everybody and welcome. So today I'm coming on to show you my swap that I have sent out to Christine, who is Christine's Cards and Things here on YouTube. I will link her in the description box along with Amber, who is Amber Kintyre's Crafts. She's the one that hosted this swap. It's an autumn themed swap. And I definitely had to sign up to this, otherwise I would have forgotten to do autumn and just continue to do Halloween. So I really had a lot of fun doing this, and this is kind of also a bonus video to the collaboration. As part of the collaboration that I'm doing with Lisa and the other ladies that are part of that collaboration, we were to do 2 projects throughout September that were autumn themed and 2 projects that are Halloween themed. So part of my autumn one was just showing you how I prepare and make things for swaps. And then I said in those videos that I would come on and share with you what I actually did make with the things that I did make in that collaboration for this swap. And I didn't want to ruin it because Christine is part of that collaboration, so I didn't really want her to see too much and have it, you know, as a surprise. So the swap itself was to do a pocket, loaded pocket. Yes, I would say, I say pocket. As soon as I say pocket, I want to say pocket letter, but it's not a pocket letter, it's a loaded pocket in autumn theme. And then there was requirements. It was 10 papers, 10 die cuts, and 4 embellishments, yes, and a dangle. So there's only 4 requirements, and then you can do whatever else that you like. I have made a card, so I actually made this card using the jumper, the sweater album, and then I have gone ahead and embellished it using you know, the things that I made. So I did like an acorn and leaf cluster here. I used one of the banners here underneath, and then I got this sentiment is from a Tim Holtz like chipboard set that my friend Leslie gifted to me, and again with the acorn. And then I used one of the big bows that I love that everyone told me that the bows were fine. And then I love these bows, so I just added this bow here. So it's a nice chunky card. I don't think it's going to fit in an envelope, so I'm just going to leave it on top. I've not yet written it, so I'm going to leave that out for Christine. So like it stands up like this. And I'm going to leave that out so that I can make sure I write in it before I send it. And then this is the loaded pocket. So I actually made this pocket fit just to the size that I needed it. Rather than just following a tutorial, I just had to play around with measurements. I actually ended up using a full size of A4 and then just cutting it down. So the width is a full size of the A4 sheet. And then on the back, I just added on this cardstock, which I did, was it Concertina, is that? Yeah. And then here on like the bottom of the paper pad, yeah, I also just did that just to give it some width, so that it can hold everything that I had to put in there. Then on here on the side, I'll just show you my dangle. Now, what I've done is attached it via twine, so Christine can take this off. So I'll just take that off for you now so I can show you. So I have attached a hook, so if Christine wanted to use it and hook it onto something, she can. But if I was to attach that onto that, it would like stick out like this, and I just didn't like that. So I just using the twine to attach it. And then I just went a little boho. So I was kind of inspired by Amber. So Amber had gifted some amazing dangles to, well, she made one for me as part of her thank you for her giveaway. And I was really inspired by that. It was really boho and I just loved it. And I thought that would work really well with the autumn because of it being so rustic and things. So I decided to play around. Now I also didn't have any chain either, and I did want to include dangles and things. So what I ended up doing is using, like, I used a jump ring here on this knitted bow, which I got from Leslie. And then I just added like some of these gorgeous little rose gold paper clips. So I've got a bow here. and a little heart here. So kind of just attaching them to the strands like that. And then along the ribbon, I've added some dangle. So I've got these gorgeous rose gold feathers. I don't know if you can see one. And I've just attached them onto gold ball clips and then put them onto the ribbon so that they're actually like dangling. So they're jingling and dangling off the ribbon. And I also did that with these crochet hearts as well. So I've got some of these crochet hearts. I think this one here, this purplish one, was from Beck's Craft Designs, and this one here I think is from MJ at Little Crafty Little Things. Brain. And then things that I've used in there, I've used some of this eyelash trim in the brown. I've got some of this gold leaf. I've added some more of the twine. I've got this lovely white organza. And then I've got this gorgeous Nomi one, which was gifted to me recently. And this this twine here, it's got like a gold thread, but it does unravel, but I guess that kind of just goes with the look. And then I've also got this twine here that has sequins on it, so that'll just add a little bit of shine. So yeah, that is the dangle requirement. So I'm just going to move that to the side, and then I'll bring back in the pocket. So here at the bottom, I have just decorated it. I've used one of the rosettes to pop up these two girls here. I've got the big coffee cup here with the foam. I've got the little squirrel with the pie, which I think is so cute. It's like he's guarding it, the leaves and the flowers. And then the paper actually had this sentiment already on it. It says Grateful Heart, so I made sure to like keep that. And then I used some paper just to add to the edge of this pocket here, just and at the top as well, just to, you know, pinpoint where the holes are. And then I used the bow that has the same paper just to put at the top there. So that was all I did for the actual pocket. This pot here is a bag topper, so this is actually in the front pocket. So if I take that out, you can actually see the paper on the background here. I just absolutely love this paper pad. It's so pretty. So I'll show you what's in the first front pocket. So I recently did a haul from Cheryl, and I got these because I wanted to give a gift. I had to hold back on my whole video because I almost let it slip. But yeah, these are intended to go into this swap because I didn't really have anything else to gift ultimately, and so yeah, I was really glad I could pick those up and put them into the swap. So they're like a little gift for Christine. And then in here, I have just added in 10. I think there's more than 10 because some of them were smaller ones, so I included extra. So there's definitely over 10 of the die cuts, and I won't get them out because I've already showed you what they are. I haven't done anything to them. They were just ones that I didn't use. So there's like some squirrel in there. There's like the waffle and the coffee cup, as you can see, and like the basket and things. So I pulled them out before I started decorating, so that I knew that I definitely had enough to put in here. And then I just added like some paper, and I just had to fold it over in the end to make it a bit shorter to fit into the pocket. But the bag topper itself, I did decorate it. I used some of the burlap and some of these stickers, and then this was a sticker also. I already had the burlap. And then yeah, just going around, I used one of the what to say, Gorgeous Girl. It's not a Gorgeous Girl, Greeting Farm Girl, the Anya's, and just another one of the knitted bows in brown, which worked really, really well. So that was that one. And then inside the main pocket here is everything else. So again, I made a bag topper. So I've got one of the Anya's, I've got one of the biscuits, and that's made in the foam. I've got the pumpkin here with the little chipmunk, and I used some twine just to tie a little bow here, and I just left the things nice and long. And then inside I have made, so I had to package the embellishments into 2 bags because I don't know, I just can't do anything but big and chunky as much as I try. I have just attached them via glue dots, so it makes it really simple to come off. So this is the first one that I made. I used the shaker mug, which is kind of pointless. You can hear the shaker and you can see tiny bits of the shaker, but I was just I just wanted to like, just use stuff. So additionally to the images that I've coloured in and the chipmunk, I've just added some of the leaf here and one of these gorgeous bows. I got one of these chipboard stickers from my Maggie Holmes collection, Marketplace I think it is. I really love this rose, and I thought the rose colour really works well with the colours that were in this, like the paper pad, you know, for this collection. And then I just added on these cherries, which are in this muted pinky tones as well. So there's some cabochons that I recently hauled as well. And then I just used the enamel dots in those colours also. So that was the first embellishment. So no, is it an embellishment? Yeah, toppers, like embellishment. I can't remember. Yes, toppers. So the card toppers. So she would just put this onto a topper. I don't know. I don't know. I asked so many people, I was like, what is a topper? Is it an embellishment topper? And they just said, yeah, like an embellishment or a thing like a die cut that you put onto something. So I've made that so that Christine can literally use that if she wanted to top it onto a bag topper, if she wanted to top it onto a card. So yeah, so that's what I've done. And then the other one that I've done here is I added it onto the back of the large rosette, and I just really laid up the pieces. So I used one of the banner strips here at the back, the large one. Got one of the acorns popping out here, one of the girls. I used one of the smaller banner strips here, and then I added this chipboard piece from the Maggie Holmes collection, and then this muted toned teddy bear as well, which I thought worked really well. And then just added some leaves and a flower, a couple of enamel dots. Oh, and I also used the gold flower underneath as well as like a piece of layering, so you can see that the leaves sticking out here and the petals, just to add a little dimension. So that was the first one, and then I've actually backed it up onto Maggie Holmes papers, which I used for the papers, which I will show you in a second. So yeah, put that in there. And then here is the next one. So on this one, I used some of these gorgeous little gnomes that I got stickers from, I can't remember who it was now. Was it, I think it was Eve Pebbles or Stacey. I've been gifted so many gnome stickers from America, so I can't tell you where I got them from. I think probably the Dollar Tree. But yeah, so I really love them because I had like the cookies and the hot chocolate and stuff like that. So, and then the colours really worked well with what I was working with. So I added a small rosette here just to layer it up, the acorn, the waffle. I've added the little mushrooms here at the top along the banner, and then this chipboard here wasn't from the Maggie Holmes, it was from the same one I got I think I got it from Cheryl's, I'm not 100% sure, or I was gifted. I don't know. I was just working with a lot of things, like pulling out from stickers and stuff like that. But yeah, it was from the same place I got, no, it was like Sentiment one, so this one here. So it was from the same collection as that, wherever it was from. And again with the knitted bow here in the white, gorgeous. And then the actual toppers, the embellishments. So again, I just added them onto glue dot, which makes it really simple. So if you see in the back here, I've just laid up on top of the pumpkin primarily, so it's just like still popping up here. And then the I can't say the word no, the chopping board. I just call it chopping board, but it's not a chopping board. You know, the fancy one that you lay out your cheese and stuff on. That one. With the tiny little frappe here with the girl drinking her coffee, with the shaker pie that I've just embellished with an acorn and some leaves, I added some twine at the back, so I just like wrapped it into like a little spinny thing and stuck it on the back there. Added a flower, and this one again, a muted little sweet candy here. I just thought it all worked well with the food and the drink and everything all in one. So like I didn't, I've not put any sentiments on these, so obviously like if she tops it she can add her own sentiment onto it. I think the only one, like obviously the chipboard that says admit one, but like you can cover that if you need to. But I made a conscious effort not to like add sentiments, so that like what Christine wants to use these for is, you know, is what Christine wants to use them for. And then this topper here, I used the banner piece, so you can just see the tassels coming out from underneath. I used one of the large rosettes as well. I've got the girl drinking her coffee here. I've just got a leaf popping out the back with the flower. Another flower chipboard piece here from the Maggie Holmes collection. A little pumpkin, and then I used one of the crochet hearts that I used on the dangle, and then just added some twine, a little twine bow on top with the little fox. I just think it's so cute. So yeah, so they're all like ready for Christine to use. Like I say, add on like a sentiment, add, you know, whatever she likes to them, a bit of sparkle, a bit of glossy accents. They're all ready to use. To put on whatever she likes. So that's that. And then the other requirement was paper, so I made a little bag topper for that also. I used the big pumpkin here and I just popped it up, and then I just tucked in a biscuit behind and some flowers with the leaves, and I added like the twine behind as well. I used the gold leaf here, which I actually cut down to make it a little bit smaller. I used the large frilly banner here, and then I topped it up. This has got like a cork and it just says a day in the life. I have no idea what set that was from. I think it must have been a gift because I have no idea. Yeah, so I like that. And then like I said, the papers that I went with are from a Maggie Holmes collection called Marketplace. And I really love them. I love the tones in them. They're not really like autumn papers, but they got very autumnal tones in them. So that's what I decided to go with, and I decided to chop them down to 6x8 because I think it's a much more workable size, because you can make longer cards, short cards, slimline cards, all sorts of things, whatever. Like I said, this is going to Christine, so it's all up to Christine what she does with them. They are single-sided, because that's what happens with Maggie Holmes, they're all single-sided, but they are a good quality. So the first one is like the roses, and then this one is like the muted white with the black outline flowers. And then I love this green, and it's just got like the element of pink in there. And then we've got this like brown again with that little element of pink. And then this one is like black and white. I don't know what pattern that is, but I love it. And then this one is like a softer brown, like a caramel, again with that lovely dusky pink. And then again with the dusky pink and the brown here, so it's the same colours, but in a plaid. And again, same similar colour, so like say they're very autumnal, but like just they're not like specifically autumn, if that makes sense. So I love the dusky pink in this, like, is it a mauve? And then just this pop of blue, so pretty. And then this one again with the black and white. So I tried to make them so they would all work together with the leaves. And then I love this green with the birds. And again, I have used some of those papers as backings, so she could still use those as well. So yeah, they are everything that I am sending out to Christine for this swap. I really enjoyed putting this swap together. I really enjoyed working on the collaboration, which really helped to like make things so it was really easy to put things together, to, you know, like I use the papers here like as the toppers and as the backings and stuff like that. So that is everything that I have to share with you today. Like I say, I'm going to link Christine and Amber in the description box below. There's quite a few people that are swapping in this, so I'm looking forward to seeing who got what and things like that. So that'll be really nice to see and share. Try and get this in without breaking anything. Like I say, I had to make the oh, that's not stuck in there. Right, I'll fiddle around with that before I package it. I had to fiddle around. I really enjoyed putting this together, that's what I was saying. And yeah, the collaboration really did help to organise everything and then have everything to hand and ready to use. And I still have a few bits left over, not much, but I do have a few bits left over. So yeah, let me know in the comments what your favourite part of this was, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. So take care, see you soon, bye.